Welcome back to the American Dream. We are talking about new construction in Las Vegas. I've got with me Jillian Batchelor. She's a realtor with the Batchelor Hanna Group, with the Realty One Group. Jillian, thanks so much for being here with us.
Thank you so much for having me again. I'm honored to be on the show.
Oh, we love having you. So I know Las Vegas is a super hot real estate market, and a lot of sellers are looking to sell their homes and buy another one. How would you advise them to accomplish that?
So that's a great question. I'm so glad that you asked me that because I get asked by my sellers all the time. Number one, if I want to buy a new property, do I sell my property first? Should I list my home first? Should I buy the new home first? And so this is a really great question because it comes up all the time. So really, it depends on your situation. Can you qualify to purchase the new home before you sell your new home, your old home, or do you need the equity out of the old property, the existing property, to roll it into the new home? Generally, what I tell my sellers to do is once you've contacted us, we're going to look at the scenario for you, and we're going to see if we need to list that property and get a buyer for it first. We can extend the escrow while we put you into contract on the new property, so we line it up and do concurrent closings, or we can even arrange a rent back, which is where you sell your property, we put the money into the new property, there's a little bit of a delay in time to close there, and then we allow you to rent back your old property so you don't have to move twice. This is amazing, and depending on how hot the real estate market is, sometimes you can even do the rent back for free, which means you live in your home for free and we coordinate both closings. So it's really a simpler process than most people think, but generally the rule of thumb is you do want to list your home first before you go under contract with a new home.
Sure, and it is a simple process because they're in the hands of a professional like you who understands the timelines and knows that there are options to get creative with. Now, what if a seller is selling their current home and want to buy a new home, new construction, but I know that some builders demand that they sell their current home within 30 days of going under contract, but of course it takes 6 months or more to build a home. What does a seller do in that situation?
Absolutely. So this can become a really stressful process for the seller. So it's something that I pride myself on taking the stress away from the seller in that transaction when that happens. Many of the new home construction builders are going to, like you said, require that the seller sells their existing home within 30 days of going under contract. Well, then where do you live for 5 months? So there's lots of options that we can negotiate for you here as well when you have a realtor with you to represent you when you're buying a new home. So again, maybe a rent back, maybe we do a longer escrow, maybe we do sell the property and we find you temporary living spaces, or maybe we can negotiate with the builder a home that is a spec home or already under construction, so you don't have to wait that full 6 months, because we really don't want our clients moving twice unless it's something they absolutely want to do, because there's costs associated with that. And our job is to negotiate those costs to be as low as possible when it comes to buying a new home. So definitely there's a process, and we'll look at each client's scenario, but there's a lot that can be done with a new home construction. Lots of options there.
Sounds like there are a lot of options, and it's always a case-by-case situation. And since we're on the topic of new construction, as a buyer buying a home from a builder, do they need a realtor? Because they have office staff that will help them, but what are some of the benefits of having a realtor represent them in that situation?
So this is my favorite question, and I'm so glad that you asked that. Because a lot of just buyers in the market, they're confused. They don't realize that the agent that is sitting in the sales office works for the builder. Their job is to sell that home as quick as possible and for the highest amount of money as possible. So they may not offer incentives to a buyer that really are available for the buyer, they just don't know about it. So it's very important, if you are a buyer and you want to buy a new home, that you go with a realtor. You let your realtor negotiate for you. I'd love to give you a few examples. I have put 3 new homes in escrow this month alone, and on one, I negotiated for my client $30,000 in free upgrades for them that they would not have gotten had they not used a realtor. Another scenario was I had the builder negotiate to pay all of the buyer's closing costs, which on this particular property are going to be $12,000. They're putting all of the blinds in the property for the buyer, which normally when you buy a new home, you don't get blinds. They're giving them an upgraded appliance package of $4,500. And they're also giving them $12,000 towards flooring at their design center. So all in all, that's going to save that client quite a bit of money. And then the third property as well, we got $35,000 in sales option incentives negotiated with the builder, as well as all of their closing costs paid. So when clients ask me all the time, should I use a realtor when I go into a new homes community? Absolutely, because without your realtor, you won't be getting those incentives.
Absolutely. I'm so glad you touched on that. There are so many benefits to a buyer going with a realtor in any situation, including new construction. So Jillian, thank you so much for clarifying that. Thank you for being on the show with us, and we're looking forward to seeing you again.
Thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure. We live in the best city in the world, in my opinion. So thank you, and visit Las Vegas.
Agreed. Done deal. Thanks so much for watching The American Dream.